Welcome to the one where they talk about friends, a podcast about friends. This is episode 3 of this podcast, and it's about the show The One with the Thumb. This is Regina Phalange.
And this is Ken Adams.
Hi, Ken Adams.
Hi, Regina.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You're in every podcast, so, I think my eternal question, why is this series so internationally and enduringly popular, is still not answered by this episode. I mean, it was cute. I did like the fact that they tried to get Chandler to stop smoking, but it's also funny to see him smoking in Central Perk, because only 10 years after that, all smoking was forbidden in pretty much all indoor places in New York City.
For me, it was just the, total ignorance of physics regarding the smoking jokes. Like the fact that he would smoke behind the couch and they only notice
Nobody noticed it.
after he comes up and doesn't open his mouth until he has to breathe and smoke comes out of his face. What, the cigarette behind the couch didn't smoke before?
Surprise, something unrealistic happened in a sitcom.
Well, still, they could have somehow made it better. Because it's so obviously stupid. Make him go to the toilet and smoke there. Or make it a place where people smoke and he's not the only one smoking.
Yeah, lame. They were lame, stupid jokes. I mean, him smoking in his office and somehow managing to cover it up, and him smoking in front of everybody and somehow managing to cover it up. Yes, it was particularly stupid. And then there was them all liking Monica's boyfriend. Her current boyfriend. Alan, that seemed really silly.
Why?
Why? Because how often do people... I mean, I guess maybe they were making fun of... I guess they were just making fun of the fact that often a group of friends will hate a boyfriend or girlfriend of one of the friends. I guess that's all that was. It was kind of it was a bit satirical, the way everyone... I mean, they even started out with, okay, everybody, you've met him. I mean, because Monica introduces Alan to everybody, and then she says, okay, rip him apart, or whatever. I forget exactly how she put it. And they were all like, no, we love him. So I guess it was making fun of that phenomenon that very often a group of friends will simply hate the boyfriend or girlfriend of one of the members of the group. But still, it seemed absurd.
Because I think that's one of the things why the show is so popular, because they talk about things that people that age, everybody can relate to. And yes, it usually, and I mean, they make a point talking about this, usually it's you have a new boyfriend, girlfriend, and your friends do not like them. And this is obviously a problem. And this is much more often the case. But it also happens that they might like them, and but you don't, and then you break up with them, and it's like this, maybe they keep a relationship with them.
But they can't keep a relationship with Alan because this is friends and it's a closed group and they can't be friends with anybody else. But that's just because of the show. In real life, they'd be able to be friends with Alan.
Well, in this case, I guess this is also part of the big joke that Alan says he can't stand the friends.
Yeah, that's
So,
hilarious.
Well,
Because I can't stand them either.
But yeah, that's one part. I think that's one big part why it's so popular, and why it still works, because it's as true now as it was in 1994. No, it's yes, you see, it's 25 years ago when you look at the desktop computer in Chandler's office with a 14-inch CRT monitor, typical IBM workstation at the time. Nothing like today, but this is still probably many 20-something people can relate to this.
I guess it's relatable. Maybe it's because I'm not 25 anymore that I don't think, wow, I remember what that was like. I don't know. But I guess it's relatable for people, and that's the important thing. I mean, I guess that's the whole phenomenon of the show. Struggling 25 to 30-year-olds making it in the world. I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. But who knows? We have about 232 more episodes. Perhaps I will discover the secret of why everyone loves this show so much. Because this particular episode, I didn't think it was really brilliant. It was just just very typical sitcom. Nothing particularly clever as far as jokes are concerned. Chandler, who is so funny, there were no kind of Chandler, special Chandler jokes, which are funny. They're the funniest ones, and Phoebe's jokes are funny. But yes, and then there was the Phoebe thing where she's plagued by being given money, which was all that really served to do, and I think that was the point of it, was to show her character, that she's very honest and very fair. Most people, I guess, would be jumping to take the money, to take the whatever it was, the 50, was it
$500 in the beginning, and then in the end.
No, I think it was more. I think.
No, she was $500, and then she
only
got another $500 on the phone, and then she got $7,000.
Okay, she got this money and she couldn't stand having it, and in the end, she gave it to Chandler. I don't know. That was weird. It was just a weird thing. She found a thumb. How often do you find a thumb in your soda can?
I guess it was around the time when somebody found something in the burger.
People do find things. What do you mean around the time? I mean, people regularly find things, but it's not. I mean, it happens so rarely that it's newsworthy. I mean, it's not really.
Yeah.
It's not like you're walking down the street and you get a can of soda and there's a thumb in it.
But yeah, the way they did it, it was one of the plots that was well thought out and like had a beginning and an end, and like the other stuff was a little bit more like there were like. Again, like the first episode, seemed a little bit amateurish, the whole thing, and I think we'll only see this from the second season on, that it becomes more streamlined and professional. But you can already see the chemistry of the six is very good, and the jokes work well.
I didn't think this episode was particularly funny.
It wasn't, but it had its moments, and you can see that the jokes did work well, especially
what was
the Phoebe.
For you?
What was the moment?
Well, I did like it when I guess she was a homeless woman, when she says to Phoebe, "Hey, weird girl." That always makes me laugh.
Okay.
I guess that you didn't think that was funny.
It was funny, but it was like when Rachel says, "What bank is this?" Like, that was really funny. It was like,
right,
because it was kind of unexpected, and the way she presented it was really good.
I don't know. I guess she's seen as some great comic talent, and I think in later episodes she is, but I don't think she's showing.
And it was, sorry.
I don't think she's showing fantastic comic talent yet.
No, but you can see, the beginning of this.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. But yeah, this episode, I don't know. I'm waiting for it to improve, basically.
Yeah, in the beginning it was a little slow, and we'll get better later, so. It's only the third episode.
Okay, we have many, many episodes to go. Hundreds of episodes. So, yeah, we'll see how this improves. I guess this is enough said about this episode. So, bye for now. Until next time. This is Regina Phalange.
And Ken Adams.